Hey y'all, we're getting ready to go over a multi-step word problem with our window, and we've done them before, but I feel like we can never get enough of them. So after we finger read the problem, we're going to go through and find out our important information, like the 4 boxes, which are groups. 9 is the in each group, and then she's giving an equal number to each of 6. So it's telling you it's definitely multi-step, and I put that on there just so our little darlings would remember what that is. So I'm going to come over and go ahead and make my numbers and labels to go in the problem. So I know I have 4 groups, and that's talking about the recorders, and I have 9 in each group. Now I don't know the total, and I'm going to stop right there because I know that that's one of the problems, or one of the steps I have to solve first. I also know that there's an equal number, but I don't know what that number is, going to each. So that's going to be my in each group. And I know that there's 6 classes, so that's going to be 6 groups. And again, I don't know my total. But I know that I'm looking for how many each are looking for. So that's our googly eyes. So I'm looking for how many each class gets. Eventually I'll say it right. Okay, so I knew that there was no rounding words in it, so I'm going to be able to take out my rounding. So this is basically a relationship. This relationship, groups, numbers and groups, total. Any multiplication problem has a relationship. Same thing with addition or subtraction. This is also a division relationship, and we've been learning that for quite a while now, so we should be pretty good at it. So I know my groups in each group are almost always down at the bottom, or at least away from the total. And in this case, we had 4 and 9, and we're trying to find out this amount. So we're going to go over to our do and just basically take 4 times 9. Now, I know my facts, so I can just put 36, but some of us may need to use our T-chart. And our T-chart looks like this, and it's just a way to show that if I have 2, I don't know my 9, so I can come up here and count 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's all the T-chart does, is it lets us know how many there are, and a way to basically have a times table in front of us. So there, we just proved it. So I can go back and take my new total now. I use this guy, and I found out he's 36. Well, that 36 is going to come down here because I need to know that total. So all I have left to find out now is in each group. So I'm ready to come over and plan. Oh yeah, I have 36. And I have to put it into 6 groups. And I'm trying to find out the in each group. So that just tells me I'm coming over to my do. And you and I know that we could do most of this in our head, but we're still trying to teach that it's a step-by-step process, and that you have to really understand what your steps are doing. So again, I know my fact families, but I could go back with my T-chart again and prove it. So then this is my answer. There are 6 in each. Oh, yay. That is one of the answer choices. Always a good thing. If not, it tells us we probably did something wrong. So how am I going to justify this? Well, there's a couple different ways. I could do reverse operation, but that doesn't really tell me. So I'm actually just going to look for the reasonableness of this. So if I had 4 boxes of 9, that's about 50 recorders. Okay. So, yeah, okay, 50 recorders, I got that. A little bit less than that. And then I have to split them up between 10, or between 6. Well, if I round 6 to the nearest 10, then I'm just basically saying it's about 5. Oh, is 5 close to 6? Yeah. Oh, I can't write with one hand. So I basically proved that it was reasonable. And that's all I have to do just to make sure it makes sense. I hope this helps. Thanks.